einmaliges Erlebnis, das zu probieren.
We have arrived at the Blue Lagoon right now, and we're sitting inside. It is raining out. There's a bit of a drizzle. We're going to go swimming, and there is lava everywhere. And we're with Fusi, and I'm going to get your name again.
Snorri.
Describe the surroundings, where we are, and how the Blue Lagoon came about.
We're in the middle of a lava field here. Grey stones and moss growing everywhere. Green and grey moss. And we are at the Blue Lagoon. Scientists came upon a hot temperature area here in the 1970s, and hot temperature area means that the temperature of the groundwater here is between 200 and 400 degrees centigrade, and they built a power plant here, a thermal power plant, which and using the steam to heat up houses in the surrounding area. But the steam can't be used directly because of how salty it is. So they use the steam to heat up fresh water, which is then pumped to the neighboring villages. The salty steam then turns to salt water, which is pumped into the lava field beside the power plant, and this salty water builds the Blue Lagoon. The salt builds a layer of sediments on the bottom of the lagoon, and so the blue color of the lagoon is the reflection of the color of the sky, actually. So the water is actually milky white, more or less.
So we're getting the reflection of the sky. What is geothermal? This is a geothermal. Explain the term geothermal.
Geothermal is well, geo is land or earth, and thermal is heat. And geothermal means using the heat of the earth, virtually speaking, the heat of the water to for various purposes, for heating up houses, for heating greenhouses, etc.
Right. And greenhouses being what?
Greenhouses if the conditions are the weather conditions in Iceland are too harsh for plants, for example tomatoes or cucumbers, etc. You can build a house of glass to let the light in, heat it up with thermal water, and get, well, tropical conditions.
Okay, and we're in the greenhouse area. Fusi, I'm going to get you in here now. We were talking about the lava before, and there's lava everywhere. Iceland does not have a violent past, a violent history, but yet this country was created violently. This is volcanic. This island was born of volcanic. I mean, this is volcanic. Where does, I mean, there are mounds of it. There are some areas that, well, looks like the earth just split in two. There are faults as we drove along in the bus. Where does, I don't see, I always associate lava with tall mountains, you know, volcanic, you know, mountain ranges, and except for one or two, I've seen nothing of any height. Where does this, I mean, massive lava come from? It's just everywhere.
Well, you can see kind of craters a little bit higher than their surroundings, and there from it comes. It is craters, and it comes in many eruptions through the thousands of years, but because it's so rough here, it's simply, this landscape here is so young that it's comparing to if you imagine an old man. Your country is old man, then this country is just a young baby of its first hour of its life, maybe.
And the age is what about?
Do you remember?
It's about, well, the oldest rock you find here is about 18 million years old, which is, geologically speaking, very young.
A kid.
A kid, yes, because most of the mountains in the States, the rock that you see there, are, well, several thousand million years old. So 18 million is nothing.
It's not a big deal. So, in other words, many of these volcanoes have since disappeared. They've just worn themselves out and worn themselves down, I guess. Is that what you're saying? And I keep on asking because we were in that old village. I asked about it again, but I'm amazed at the quantity, the volume of lava. And so what you're saying is that these, what created the lava has worn down at this point. They're just small. They used to be huge and now they're small. This is the result.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is active. They say if a mountain is or a volcano is younger than 2,000 years, then it's still active. And because of these Atlantic rift also, the land is separating a little bit, and what is in the middle of it keeps on erupting on and off.
Does it come from underground as well? I mean, does it erupt from below the ground as well here?
Oh yes.
It just rips open, and the lava comes from underneath. And the reason you don't see mountains might also be because of you have such many. This is a large active area. You don't have one spot where you have activity and it builds up mountains of lava, but you have hundreds and thousands of craters active, but active at the same time, meaning in the same thousands of years, not at the same time.
Right. So basically, we are sitting on an active volcano. This island is one huge active volcano. I mean, this is still volcanic. This will continue to be active. Okay, I've warmed up in here, and I guess we have, and I'm about to change somewhere and do a little swimming. The sun is out again. We're having a strange day. It's overcast. We're having a little clearing, a little bit of a drizzle, but I'm going to take a swim. And what's the water temperature like? I'll find out, but what is it like?
The water temperature is about 38 degrees centigrade, and here directly in front of the bathing house, and if you go left from the bathing house, it's a bit colder, or cooler, not cold.
And I'll go right.
You go right, where you have even higher temperature, up to 40.
Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. I see the steam outside as we're looking out, and we're in the bathhouse right now. Bathhouse, is that where we are? And souvenir shop, postcards and the T-shirts, and another tour bus just showed up. So, guys, and how do you spell your name?
Spell it.
Yours.
Snorri.
Snorri. Snorri.
Yeah.
Snorri. Okay. And Fusi. Fusi.
Yeah, that's right. Fusi. Yes.
A young Max von Sydow. Okay, guys, thanks a lot, and I'll be pestering you as we go, but I'll let you go. I'll let you go off now. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Welcome.
You're listening to Visions, a series of visits to lagoons throughout the world. I'm your host and fellow bather, Herb Malsman. We're going to go for a swim, and then we'll catch you back on the bus, and we'll head on to our next locale. Let's do a fade. A, take B. Okay, we've just come out of the Blue Lagoon. I went swimming, and it was warmer than I thought. I saw temperatures 45, 40 degrees, but it seemed there were some hot spots there. We are with
Hartman Karason.
Hartman Karason. Are you sort of a lifeguard here? And most people just go wading here, but you say you've had problems here at the lagoon.
Not serious, but I've had to go swim for two people.
Yeah. You get a salty taste in your mouth, you know, the salt coming up, and it's a mineral salt, mineral water. Talk about the potential or possible health benefits of taking a dip here at the lagoon.
They are very nice. They are good. In that greenhouse, we have health cure for psoriasis patients, and it's looking good, very good.
Yeah. What is the temperature? Now, we hit some hot spots, must have been about 75 or 80 degrees, it felt like in there. It's warmer than 45. Am I wrong, or is it warmer than 45?
Can get warmer, yes. Where the water comes into the lagoon, it is 70 to 80 degrees. So
80 degrees, I had it.
But you cannot have a swim there, so it's closed.
Right. And here it is raining again, but it didn't really matter because once we were in the water, it was okay. And now the system is you come in, you get your bathing suit, you take a shower, then you head out and you come back in and you take a shower. There are people still swimming out there, waiting in there. If I knew we had to go eventually, I would have been okay just hanging out here for the day. It was really wonderful in there. How long have you been here? Do you enjoy your work here?
Yeah, I've been here for now 1 month, but I was here last summer, and it's a good summer job.
You're a student, I guess.
Yeah. I finished this Christmas.
Okay, and you're going on to become what?
I'm an electrician.
Electrician?
Yeah, I finished that, but it's hard to get a job as an electrician, so
you might as well be a lifeguard here at the Blue Lagoon. Is this the famous, we're back with, oh, we have to go. Okay, we have to wrap it up. I thank you very much, and thank you for taking pictures of me in the lagoon, and this way I can prove what I've been doing today. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Okay, we're back on the bus now, and I'm going to cut tape in a moment, and we'll meet up at the next spot. But there's a light red color pipeline traveling alongside the highway that we're on, and I'm going to assume that that's the hot water being pumped into the various homes and towns and buildings. So I would say that that's the hot water on its way to parts known. Okay, let's put tape. One, we have stopped by what appears to be a lake. We're up in the mountains. Snorri? Oh, I got it this time. Give us paint a picture of where we are right now.